which was Sunday. And we start actually in that day our tour. We spend the first few days at the city of Jerusalem. And one of the days, the last day in Jerusalem, we went first of all to Bethlehem. There was a nice experience over there, you remember? We were knocking the shop. And then after that, we drove to the Dead Sea. We stayed overnight in the Dead Sea. The next morning, we stopped at Masada. We have done the tour of Masada. Then drove up north. We stopped at Bet Shean. And from Bet Shean, we went to the hotel in, where was it, you remember? Tiberias. Or in Hebrew we call it Tveria. Then the next morning we have done tours in the Galilee, Upper and Lower Galilee. And today we load the luggage on the bus. This is the last day of the tour. And we can, the last thing that we have done in Tel Aviv and Israel was the dinner in a restaurant that belonged to Yemenite Jews. Actually, that section where we had the restaurant was built by the Yemenites at the year of 1924 by Jews who came from Yemen. The man who owned the place called Tzadok, from the word Tzaddik. Tzaddik in Hebrew means an honest person. And today, now we're driving to the airport. Tendo. To the airport. I don't know how you feel, but I feel like it was just yesterday. The time ran like lightning.
Yes.
You know, there are sometimes tours that you guide, I guide. I start in the morning, 8 o'clock. I show them this thing, this site and the other site. And I think in my mind, it's already midday. I look on the watch, it's only 9 o'clock. The time moved like a turtle. Guys, people who were with me knows me. Whatever I have inside of me come out straight from my mouth. And sometimes I have a problem about this Friday, but I'm blessing God, which means I said, God, thank you that you blessed me to be a person like this. And I don't have to tell you because I felt like we are a family.
Yes.
And usually the last day of the tour, the guide and the driver talking about how was the tour, who were the people who make problems, who was the complainer.
I know who made problems. Thank you. This is the family, yes.
Yes.
We are open.
Hey.
We say whatever we
Whatever
think.
comes to our mouth.
That's right, come out from our mouth. And we decided, Ronnie and me, I'm talking on behalf of Ronnie and me, that we did not feel like a tour guide and a bus driver, we felt like a part of the tour.
All right. That was our goal.
You were lost too?
Well, guys, I think we have to say thank you very much for some people over here. First of all, our rabbi, Pastor Young, his wife, Barbara, his daughter, Elizabeth,
Yes.
and the son-in-law, James.
Yes.
Oh, we see where it got louder.
Because you know, all the plane that we had, it's all come from this man over here. He have done changes because he was thinking that that side is more important than the other side. And according to the time that's been left with us, don't forget we lost 1 day of touring.
Right.
So he has to, make maneuvers how to make the tour that will be successful. I want to say to you guys, chapeau. Why? That you decide to come to Israel. Because at least one person in this bus had a telephone call from his relative saying to me, crazy, Mishugana, you're going to Israel, you're going to be killed over there. Your mom?
Yeah.
So tell those people when you go back home that the tour guide and the bus driver in Israel, they've been trained in the army how to teach their tourists to run between the bullets over here. Tell them what is the meaning of coming to the Holy Land. To follow the roots. It doesn't matter if your friends are Christian or Jewish. I don't want to say they must come, but they're better to come. Because over here they'll find their past, they'll find their identity, they'll find exactly what they believe. Which means they'll be bound together even more with their religion. Because this is the place where all began, guys. Not only our religion, the world. The first people who recognized monotheism, believe in one God, was Abraham. And we are descendants of Abraham. So, like we say every Passover, when we finish the meal of Passover, at the first night, in the United States, the Jews do 2 nights, or we do it 1 night. We say in Hebrew, Elizabeth, you remember? That's right. Leshana Habaa B'Yerushalayim. Now repeat after me, guys. Leshana Habaa B'Yerushalayim. Guys, it's commitment. You promise now.
Yes.
What did we promise?
So I don't want to say next year, but I believe that most of you will come back because there are a lot of things to do and to see. And we wish you nice, soft flight back home. Thank you very, very, very much.
And it's gonna ring.
Next tour.
And the end.